So we decided to do our movie adaptation on the play Medea, and our movie adaptation name is Queen Without a Throne by Emma Tillman and Livia Ressa.
So a little background on Medea. The play Medea was first produced in 431 BCE at the Dionysia Festival in Athens. The play won the author Euripides third prize at the festival. Medea was part of a trilogy too, and the two other plays were Philoctetes and Dictys. They are both lost now.
So, with some background continued, some historical events that were going on around the play was the Peloponnesian War, the Plague of Athens, and political turmoil. To expand on the political turmoil, there was just a lot of shifts in government and power, and some of it was mirrored in Medea. And five facts about the author. Euripides was born in 484 BCE on the island of Salamis. His first win in the city festival was in 441 BCE. He has written 92 plays, and only 18 or 19 have survived to this day. He was known for associating with philosophers and sophists. In 408 BCE, he left Athens and continued his journey in Macedonia, and he later died in 406 BCE.
So some more background. Medea is a sorceress from Clonis. She betrayed her own family to help Jason find the Golden Fleece, and Jason is the leader of the Argonauts. She helped him by killing her own brother, betrayed her family, and left with Jason to Greece. They lived together in Corinth and had two sons. Jason then abandoned Medea and marries Glaus, the daughter of King Creon. Medea is furious with Jason and must have revenge. Creon tells Medea that she is banished from Corinth and she begs for one more day, and the king agrees. Medea uses her one last day to put a plan in motion and pretends to make peace with Jason. She sends him a gifts a poisoned robe and a crown for his new wife.
And then the climax is Gloss puts on Medea's gifts and suddenly dies from being poisoned, and Creon tries to save her but dies too from touching the poison. Medea then murders her own two children to break Jason. She thinks she is doing her children a justice, and she does not want them to be raised by Jason. Jason demands to be buried with them, but Medea refuses, and she escapes by a chariot sent by the god of sun, her own ancestor. And the ending is Medea leaves Jason without any children or wife. She leaves him with no way to harm her and completely banishes from her life, and Jason is left with nothing.
Um, so Perpetua, Medea is at first heartbroken and devastated with Jason leaving her. The end of the play shows Medea getting her revenge and leaving. I see Perpetua in both characters of Jason and Medea. Agonoris. Medea has a moment of this when she realizes that the evil she is about to do, her recognition is how far she'll go to get the power and justice back for herself. Jason's agnosis comes after he is left with nothing and Medea took revenge on him. Um, Hamarita, Medea's is her pride and the amount of revenge she wants. Medea goes so far as to sacrifice her own children to get revenge, and Jason's is his ignorance. He thinks he can leave Medea and get away with it, especially since she is such a powerful sorceress.
And then the chorus. The chorus in Medea does play a vital role. The chorus is a group of women who are Medea's friends. They are not characters who are in the action, but more commentators and observing. They have a moral, emotional, and philosophical voice for the audience. They help the audience process the events that are unfolding and discuss the action of the play.
So character one, wait, I can't see. Is that just Medea?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we need to keep Medea in the adaptation, the center and female in the play. Without her, there wouldn't be the play Medea, obviously. She is vengeful, cunning, and intelligent. She's also very proud and witty. Her relationship with other characters are important with Jason, Creon, Goss, and her own children. Medea is the central character, and her journey is told throughout the play.
And then character number two is Jason. Jason is arrogant, selfish, weak, and cowardly. He has a relationship with Medea, Crayon Gloss, and his own children. Jason is important to keep in the adaptation because he is the main point of revenge. Without Jason, there would not be revenge in the play and having the tragedy. He's also Medea's former lover, making her leave her home and family.
Character number three, Gloss. We decided to do Gloss because she is the other woman and made Medea lose her mind. She is essentially in the movie because it adds to the drama or the tragedy and drama.
And then major symbol number one is the chariot. The chariot is an important symbol because it was gifted to Medea by the sun god Helios. The chariot appears at the end of the play when she is fleeing from Jason. This represents her character from Jason, or her escape from Jason and leading to her own new journey. She says herself the chariot will take her away from her enemies. This also allows her to escape from her own consequences.
Major num symbol number two, the children. The children are another symbol representing sacrifice. Medea sacrifices her children for her own revenge on Jason. She uses her children's death to hurt Jason more deeply. It also shows Medea's inner thoughts and how far she was willing to go to get revenge on Jason. She sees killing her children as a way of protecting them so they do not have to grow up and be raised by Jason.
And then major symbol number three is Medea's wedding gifts. Medea's wedding gifts to Glass are another symbol because that was her first step to getting revenge on Jason. She ultimately killed Glass and King Creon by the poison. She gifted Glass a robe and a crown, representing her to be queen and Jason to be king one day. It hides her true intentions of killing and seeking revenge through the gifts.
Theme number one, revenge. The first theme is revenge. Revenge is portrayed by Medea getting revenge on Jason for leaving her. The whole play is mostly about Medea seeking revenge on Jason. Medea's revenge shows how revenge can overtake someone's emotions and make them do things out of anger and emotion.
Theme number two is justice. Justice is a second theme because Medea has her own personal sense of justice, but her sense of justice is distorted due to her emotions. It makes her believe the extreme thing she has to do is justice for herself.
Theme number three, gender and power. Gender and power is the third theme, because Medea, being a woman, had um wait, can you move our boxes? I can't read what's under that.
Wait, can you see it now?
Mm-mm.
Wait, I think you can move it.
Oh, here we go. Had her feelings like oh, being a woman had her feelings like that is why Jason left her. After he left her, she felt powerless and not useful because she was a woman.
And then, so the setting of our movie is based in New York City. Corinth is a big city, so we wanted to incorporate the big city life. All the characters are rich and live in big houses or penthouses. Creon is one of the biggest businessmen in the world, making him powerful. Medea and Jason both have high status in the city. This will make it more relatable to audiences now.
New characters. Milena Larkova, the new Medea. She's emotionally intense, vengeful, and protective of her children. She is the mother of Jason's two children, now ex-wife. Casting Kate Blanche. Her her roles are all very emotional, intense, and seemed like a perfect fit, especially her role in Thor. Then Jason Lenkov, the ex-husband of Melina. He is morally conflicted, charismatic, flirty, and cunning. Father of the children, now ex-husband of Melina. Um, he is engaged to Grace now, casting Theo James. He can play a real character and a male manipulator from previous films like White Lotus.
And then, so another new character is Grace Connell. She's kind, elegant, and polar opposite of Malia. Justin's new partner, and we decided Emma Watson. Her role in Beauty and the Beast was really good, and she would be the perfect fit for Grace, making her sweet and kind, opposite of Malia.
New chorus. Our modern day chorus are her friends, coworkers, and family who have supported her and given her advice along the way. They do not intervene in the main action. They are just side characters that the main characters talk to. Casting Amy Adams, Kat Denning. Stanley Tucci and Sam Elliott.
And then the new plot is set in a rich Upper East Side of New York City. Jason cheats on Malia with Grace, and he eventually gets engaged to Grace. Malia is enraged and wants to get revenge. Malia finds out Jason is cheating on Grace as well and tells Grace. Now both of them plot against him. They have him lose his job, friends, and social status, even money. After they both become best friends and leave the city, they take Malia and Jason's two kids and move to LA.
New symbol. New symbol is convertible Grace and Melina driving off in. The same as Medea being taken away in the chariot. The convertible represents leaving the trauma and starting a new life. Grace and Melina leave New York for LA, starting a new life and leaving Jason in the dust with the convertible and all Jason's money.
And then another symbol is Malia's job. Malia has her dream job in New York, but ultimately quits, and her job is connected to Jason. So she is quitting because she's doing it to hurt Jason and get back at him, even though she loves her job. It shows how far she's willing to go to seek revenge.
Another new symbol is the big city. The movie starts in New York and ends in LA. The big city represents the opportunities for Malia and Grace, and it represents them.
And then an adapted theme is revenge. The theme is still revenge. Malia and Grace this time both plot on revenge to Jason, who did them both wrong. They seek revenge and eventually end up achieving it.
Another adapted theme is friendship. The story is altered to have female power at the end of the story. Both Malia and Grace escape Jason in the end, when the original story is Maria kills Gloss and flees from Jason.
And then another theme is female power. In the end, Malia and Grace got what they wanted. An unexpected friendship blossoms from both of them in attempting to seek revenge on Jason. Female power is portrayed at the end when they run away to LA.
And then here's our sources.
And then this are three songs that we wanted to put in the movie is You Don't Owe Me by Say Grace, The Man by Taylor Swift, and Before He Cheats, Carrie Underwood. And that is our presentation. Thanks.